Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can make logging your food in MyFitnessPal even easier. We know that this one habit will bring you 3 times the results, and consistency is king. Got to do it every day, consistently over time for you to see those kinds of changes. Well, we can show you just 5 simple tips to make it a lot easier, therefore a lot more consistent. So let's dive in. So what we know is this: duplication of your top 3 go-to meals every day, and then sprinkling in a couple different recipes from time to time is absolutely the way to make this consistency happen. So oftentimes you'll find that you're duplicating the same things over and over again from day to day. So because of that, we can use these 5 simple tips to make logging our food super simple. So let's check it out. Number 1 is if I'm going to copy a meal from yesterday. So for example, here looking at my log, my mid-afternoon snack or mid-morning snack oftentimes is the same exact thing. So instead of me having to search and type it out, all I have to do here is come to my mid-afternoon snack, and the 3 little dots over to the right here, I can simply click right on those 3 little dots, and then down the very bottom we can see where it says copy from date. So that's an easy way that I can just copy the meal from a certain date, or maybe I remember that last Monday, or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do the same things. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I do the same things. So you can quickly pull anything from a certain date for that meal simply by using that function. That's number 1. Number 2 is we can copy meals from yesterday. So if I just click on add food for mid-afternoon snack, at the very top, you'll see recipes, you'll see meals and my foods. If I just click on meals, there's a default at the very top, and it says yesterday's mid-afternoon snack. So that's always there no matter what. So whatever I had from yesterday, I can simply just click that button, and there it is. That's my mid-afternoon snack from yesterday. And then I can check that check mark at the top right corner, and I can actually save that meal in there, and it's a done deal. All right, let's go to number 3. If I wanted to put in a recipe that I have previously saved and created and saved here in MyFitnessPal, which you can do in the goals section, then here I just go add food for my mid-afternoon snack. I go to recipes, and here you can see are all the recipes that I have added in myself, some of my favorite custom recipes, and it's easy as pie for me to just click one of those and add that in that spot for my mid-afternoon snack. Let's go to number 4. Adding in meals. So hit add food, meals. Very similar to previous. You have your default mid-afternoon snack from yesterday, but you also have meals that you could have previously saved. So one of my meals, as you can see there, chicken salad wrap with Quest chips. It's something that I do pretty much every day. So I've saved that in meals. And what that's done is that has allowed me to have that as a very quick add. And anytime I want to push that in, I can just click that button and we easily add that into my log for the day. Now for number 5 here, we can actually save the entire day. So let's say, we've gotten done this entire log here. Down the very bottom right corner where it says more, and there's 3 dots there. Actually, let me back up. Go back to my log, excuse me. Top left corner where it says edit. I click edit. So it shows my entire day. Now if I just click that top little checkbox where it says select all. And what that does is that literally selects everything here. And down the bottom right corner now, you can see where it says save meal. So literally what I can do here is I can save my entire day as a meal. So if I'm one that literally does the same exact thing oftentimes, or even just a few times a week, I can save that entire day. And very quickly, very easily, I can just click that button and I can add that in that save meals area. Let me go back to that real quick. In the morning, I'd have a blank slate. I could go into meals and I could literally add in that entire day that I saved previously. So those are 5 different ways that you can make your logging in MyFitnessPal super, super easy so that it's more consistent. Now, as a final note here, we're going to go down to the bottom right corner and we're going to click on the 3 little dots for more. And when you are going to create meals and you're going to create recipes as you've seen here, this is where you find it. So you scroll down about halfway down and you'll see My Meals, Recipes, and Foods. You can click on that and you can see here's where my library of saved recipes are. Down the bottom blue button, you can create a recipe there. So you can add in maybe a custom recipe that I've given you or you have found and it's been improved through us. And you can add that in there. Meals. So at the very top, there's a menu bar. You can scroll to the right and you can do meals. So if it's not necessarily a recipe, but it's just a combination of a few things that you've put together. As you can see here, I have one of my breakfasts that I always do in the mornings and one of my lunches that I do day in and day out. I have those there and created those as meals. And you see down the very bottom, you have an opportunity right there where you can create a meal there. And then any specific foods that you might want to add in, you can do that here too. So if there's something that's not in the MyFitnessPal library, for example, these are just some protein shakes here that I do every day, and those were not in the library, so I actually created those in the library here in this area here. So those are some additional tips to help you out with that. There's one other thing I want to show you in terms of meals. So instead of creating the meal there and having to go through that, let's just say here that this lunch right here that I just had, I wanted to create that as a meal that I want to save this for later. Again, this is a go-to lunch for me. This is something that I'm going to duplicate this day in and day out. So I want to make sure that I save this. So instead of going to the meal section and actually creating it from scratch, since I already have it here, hey, I might as well make it easy enough for me. And the bottom right corner of that meal here where it has the 3 dots right there, I click on that and you'll see there it says save as meal. So there is a quick way that I can just save everything that I eat here in that particular time slot as a meal in my saved meal library. All right, I hope that helps, making your food logging super easy.